Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EIKWmFr deck game with Phantom, Touldin, and 1614. And looking at this first pile, I see Mason, and it's a pretty easy Mason pick here. I'd like for Politician to come back, makes it easier to get all the stone I need for Mason. If Mason doesn't come back, a card like Clay Seller is pretty great with Mason. I get some extra clay, like 5 or 7 extra clay, play this card for a 4-point card at the end of the game. Something along those lines. This pick, I'm liking Borrower way more than I was. Food Connoisseur gives a read, which is pretty nice. Sheep Farmer's pretty good. Woodcutter's fine. Borrower is quite good. Renovator, I think Renovator will probably come back. So I can get Renovator when it comes back. I can take something else here. And I think going for NerFG and taking Borrower is the way to go. I think that's going to be a pretty reliable strategy. This pick, I think I could do Mailman, but if I don't want to do Mailman, could do maybe Debris Dealer or Plowmaker. Yeah, Plowmaker is pretty nice. I should take Plowmaker here. This pick, I don't think I'm likely to play any of these. We'll take Shovel Worker. Yeah, I don't think I'm likely to play Lemon Trader or Musketeer. Shovel Worker, maybe I open, I don't know, what miner could I open that would make me want to fence early? Not too many of them. We got a 5th pick, Animal Lover, maybe. So there's Politician coming back, which is excellent. Could take Clay Seller, but Politician to get my stone is just exactly what I want. And there's Renovator. This draft is looking quite nice. And wow, both cards that I was thinking about picking as alternatives earlier came back. Mailman gets me Reed and Stone, which is appealing. Debris Dealer gets me wood if I reno early. The thing with Mason is you don't generally want to reno early. So yeah, I think I won't take Debris Dealer. I will take Mailman though. Wow, and there's Clay Hut Extension, which is a pretty excellent reason to reno early. That's funny. Sawhorse is excellent. Turnip Field is excellent. Oh man, there's some great cards here. Sawhorse, Clay Hut Extension. I won't take Turnip Field. It'll be for me Sawhorse or Clay Hut Extension. So which am I going to go for? Sawhorse is just so good. So good. How do I not take... Clayhead extension is great too, but we'll take Sawhorse. Whoa! Well, touldin said these miners are a bit too strong. Yeah, he was not wrong about that. Unfortunately, Almshouse cannot discard borrower cards. Because of the text, one begging card that you received in any harvest because you paid one food less. So you have to have received the beggar in the harvest, so it doesn't work with borrower, unfortunately. But we see House Goat. House Goat's awesome. We're hoping that Almshouse comes back. That card is pretty underrated, so that'd be a great one to get back. Turnip Field is the best card there if you're going by strength. I'd have taken Clayhead extension. So I don't really care about spamming occupations early, so I think I can take Apprenticeship here. None of the rest of these cards are all that appealing. I don't think I'm likely to do a crop game for the first 3 cards. Boundary Stones, I have Sawhorse, so I want to fence nicely, so I don't really like Boundary Stones in one of those games. So if I'm going to do a 5-room house, Boundary Stones could be worth 2 points, but it makes my fencing ugly. I don't really want my fencing to be ugly. I want to fence reasonably. Wild Game, I think Apprenticeship is actually a pretty solid pick here. Because I don't really need to rush Politician and Mailman out and Borrower. I just play them. Those are my early aucs, and I just play them when I'm ready to. Oh, man. Lighthouse came all the way around here. Obviously, we can't take Lighthouse. Oh, I see. You do the 5 at the bottom. Oh, I didn't think about that. And then do 4 in there. Oh, I didn't think about doing it that way. I was thinking about a different orientation. I think Apprenticeship could be okay still. We're going to take Slapdash Renovation here. This pick, I don't know if I'm going to make an oven, so we'll take Wildlife Reserve. Don't want to play Slaughterhouse. Don't want to spend any of our stone. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Sid. I didn't think about doing that, the 5 at the bottom. That's interesting layout. I was thinking about doing it over here and then leaving, like, then it would leave like a weird staircase set up for my fencing, which was unappealing. Well, I think Tuileries Garden is pretty good, but it costs a lot of stone, and Mason already has a pretty high stone requirement. However, I have no source of crops yet, and this card is pretty great when you have no crop source. So, can I get enough stone to make Tuileries Garden work is kind of the question. I do have Politician, so that helps. I have Mailman, I have Renovator. So I got 3 cards that are helping me get stone. I really don't care for lumber that much. I mean, lumber's fine. Lumber's fine. It's a totally fine card. But I think we should reach for the stars a little bit. Whoa. Well, now is where I would take Festival Call when it comes to me 7th pick. Yeah, I mean, lumber is not bad. Having lumber in my hand is totally serviceable, especially if I want to build multiple rooms. The ability to start player lumber could be pretty good, but don't think I need it here. So we start first. So we get Reedstone Food in round 1, which is exactly what we wanted, because we don't want occupation. Master Cook for 1614. Pretty pleased that the person after me is playing it, because it's unlikely they will start player. Except maybe to grab 6 woods. We just want to keep an eye on when 6 wood might get passed around. Then Phantom's got Educator. Alright. Good card. Wow, we get 3 wood back. Reedstone food and 3 wood. This was just like the best round 1 we could have hoped for. Touldin going for the 2 clay fireplace, with sheep coming in round 1. Hi, Rattlecran. I think the main issue with Tuileries is how much stone it costs. Because I don't like Tuileries if it costs me, like if I could build a nice pottery, for example. I don't really like Tuileries as much. And the other thing is, playing Tuileries in round 12 is not really worth it. So you have to play Tuileries early enough that it's not going to screw up my Mason, but it's also not going to screw up my feeding. That's the issue I have with Tuileries. I think Mailman is fine. I think Borrower is actually like pretty underrated. I'm going to make a conscious effort to take Borrower higher. Yeah, like if playing Tuileries means that I don't like Slapdash Reno to Mason grow like 2 rounds earlier or whatever, like round 12 versus round 14, well then that's a question of was it worth it, you know. But with Festival Hall, I have to say playing Tuileries to get 2 grain fields is going to be pretty nice, because those grain fields become stone. So, yep, Festival Hall is a good card, and I'm pretty surprised that I got Tuileries into Festival Hall. But I guess there weren't a lot of crops in the game, so nobody wanted to draft a crop game. Reedstone food again. Beautiful. Like Almshouse more than Borrower. Yeah, Almshouse is really good. I think Borrower can be worse with Almshouse and still good. I think Almshouse is a really good card. So we'll 3 wood if it comes back. If not 3 wood, maybe start player House Goat. Art director, so that's how he's going to feed his educator. So I wonder if he also got the food critic. Or not food critic, food connoisseur. So I'll start player House Goat. No, not. What am I doing? What am I doing? There's 3 wood available. Forget you saw that. Take 3 wood when I can. Touldin has gonna have a lot of food, no wood, but the first fireplace, so I kind of wonder what's going on there. Yes, Touldin, yeah. I think we were thinking that at the same time. 2 reed, but then also forcing the first fireplace. So if we were playing G4-5, I would say he's got like guest room, but we're not playing G4-5. We're playing EIKWmFr deck. That's it. No unpublished G decks. So I don't really know what it could be. Maybe Grotto? But with Grotto, you don't necessarily want the 2 reed. Writing Maniac, yeah. Like there's some good food sinks, but just the 2 reed over Reedstone food is kind of weird. I mean, maybe he's got a 4 wood occupation, and then with a 4 wood occupation, I would like to read quite a bit. There we go. So we can start player... no way he passes Lighthouse if he has Grotto. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I don't seriously think he has Grotto. Yeah, just Reedstone Food falling into my lap continuously might mean that I just get to do whatever I want this game. And there is the food connoisseur, we assume that much. The thing is, looks the way the resources are looking, we're probably going to have first family growth or first room fall into our lap extremely easily. 16-14 likely the only person who can challenge us on that account. I think I'll start player... No, I don't need to start player House Goat. I'll take 3 wood. Just keep taking wood, keep taking reed as long as they keep passing it to me. Getting the house scout out before the first harvest is nice, but might be in a position where I can second action house goat in round 4 to guarantee the first room in round 5. Oh, my miners are going to be so good this game. So good. So sheep farmer for touldin. Okay, so sheep farmer making his grain grab better, or his sheep grab better. And then lemon trader for the educator. So I'll be interested to see what other sources of crops he took. Yeah. I mean, it happens when, you know, there's master cook in the game and there's educator focused on getting their food out and there's someone rushing the fireplace. And everybody's ignoring just build, grow, build, grow. Everyone's ignoring that, so... I mean, I get it. I've been in times where it's like you force first family growth and then you don't get it, and then... Or it comes round 7 and then you just hate yourself. So I think we build the first room here. I have plenty of miners I'm happy to play. To sit on start player. House Goat, Sawhorse, Apprenticeship. Happy to play all of those. My second action, I could build the well here. Watch Reedstone Food come back. I guess it's possible, yeah. Yeah, because Phantom needs food. Touldin doesn't need reed. Might take wood. Phantom's going to start player grain cart here. Okay. Touldin going to play wood delivery man. So Reedstone Food does come back to me. Interested to see what 16-14 does, if they take the 2 reed or if they're going for something else. Could build the well here, but Reedstone Food seems really good. And building the well seems worse than playing Tuileries Garden and Festival Hall. I think Tuileries Garden and Festival Hall is going to be pretty strong for me. So yeah, I can play Borrower, Politician, Renovator, Mailman. Looks good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have high stone costs. I always like the read with Politician. I always have a use for the read, no matter what. Yeah, 4 times read stone food in stage 1 is a pretty good position to be in. And then 16-14 playing Lady in Waiting, so Phantom's going to get a 6 wood action. Unless I get past the Clay Hut extension, Sid. So if I get past Clay Hut extension, like, did 16-14 take Clay Hut extension with Master Cook? Maybe. Although I think there's a chance that it's over here as well. Because there was also Turnip Field, so if 16-14 took Turnip Field, Clay Hut extension probably ended up in Phantom's hands. In which case, there's a chance that it gets passed over here. And Family Growth came in round 5, which is pretty great. So the only question now is, do I play House Goat or Sawhorse? I'll play Sawhorse because I'm planning to go back on the build room space pretty quickly. So if I get 4 wood back, that'd be great. If I get 5 clay back, that'd be happy. Yeah, round 5 Family Growth is really good for me. That's for sure. Yep, I agree. Hey, I might get 4 wood here. And if I don't get 4 wood, I get 5 clay. And if I don't get 5 clay, I could almost take 6 clay next round. Although, no. 16-14 I'll do something. 16-14 might start player here to grow ahead of touldin. In which case, I'll have last pick of the good clay actions. The alternative would be playing an occupation here. But I kind of like playing Mailman with my second action next round. Because if I play Mailman with my second action, then I'm going to have, I'll have 2 moves in a row. So I'll have like a lot of control over what happens. Like if I could do 3 wood into Mailman. Mailman put a good on, build room, start player. Expensive occupation. Like nobody wants to go on expensive occupation anymore. So I have some actions that are kind of unique to me a little bit. So yeah, Manger. So definitely start player for 16-14. So he's going to build a room. And then Phantom will Family Growth. And then touldin will probably take the 6 clay. So then I'll get 3 wood. So yeah, this is going to pretty much work out how I expected it to. The only question is if touldin's going to start player or not. Diary here for Phantom. 3 wood. Assuming he plays out his remaining occupations, which I'm sure he will. Whoa, touldin going for occupation Animal Tamer here. Interesting. Amazon. Take 6 clay and build a clay room. I do like that idea, since I can Mailman put something on Reno. I don't love passing 6 wood around though. But yeah, clay room does seem good. Yeah, I like that idea. I think I won't build the fireplace though, because I think I'm going to slapdash Reno. I think I play slapdash Reno on Reno. I think what I do is I play Mailman, Reno slapdash, and then start player. Or Mailman and then start player slapdash into 6 wood and then slapdash Reno in round 6. Because no, well, I guess 1614 can Reno right now, and might choose to if given the opportunity. I have 2 moves in a row, so let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah, so I definitely like start player to get 6 wood here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play Mailman. We're going to put, I think what we do is we build, we're going to play Borrower, that's right. Okay, so we'll play Borrower, so we don't really have to worry about our feeding quite yet. So I think we slapdash Reno and then House Goat. So the question is just where are we putting the rest of our resources? So we'll put the wood, or what's the most important for us to get? The reeds so that we can build a room. Okay. The wood is really nice. So I think we put the clay on the expensive occupation space, and then we put the stone. Where do we put the stone? Somewhere that nobody else wants to go that I want to go alone. That only I want to go on. I'm not speaking well today, apparently. Build a room, maybe? Major, minor? Plow? Nah. Fish? Nah. Traveling players? Nah. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get 6 wood, I know. Oh, yeah, put it on this 6 wood, of course. Yeah, there we go. What am I thinking? So now what I do is I Reno, take this, play slapdash Reno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. And then that person jumps to start player, play House Goat, and then I get 6 wood and a stone next round. What a ridiculous sequence. Yes. Yes. Means touldin grows ahead of me, but 6 wood is pretty good compensation for touldin growing ahead of me. Also, I have 10 wood and Sawhorse in hand, so I could just fence 15 here in round 7. Yeah. This is absolutely ridiculous. So touldin first action builds. I think Mailman's good. I think if I mean, it takes some manipulation to create the situation where he's really good, but I mean, you don't always get round 5 family growth fall into your lap. Yes, Borrower gets me through this harvest. I agree. Yep. So the only question is, do I play Borrower on start player here? Do I take 4 wood? I don't need to start player borrower, I don't think. But I am going to be very careful that it doesn't get taken by someone else. And go ahead and play it here. Just don't starve, that's right. I think I want to start getting my. I think when I family growth, if I could family growth Tuileries Garden, that would be really good. So if I could play maybe politician. I mean, I could play shovel worker at this point because I can do all my fencing in round 9, and then shovel worker's 3 food per harvest. Yeah, that seems pretty good actually. So last action occupation shovel worker, and then fence 15 in round 8. Then I have no wood in my supply for Tuileries or wildlife, but I can get that. I mean, I could take the 4 wood now and play the other 2 later. That's an option. So 1614 did take lumber, and then here's baking tray for phantom. Baking tray with green card is nice. Touldin gonna play quarry. Sure. Quarry's a good card. Fence 5 pastures. I do have plowmaker. 5 food and goat. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I could fence 15 and do the 5 pastures plus shovel worker. Yeah. So that plus goat is going to get me 5 food per harvest. Yeah, we could do that. I think 3 reed was better than 4 wood there. I like 4 wood because it scares other players away from building another wood room. And I don't want to have to compete for more wood room building. But the reed can turn into stone with politician, of course, which is appealing. I'm going to first action build either way. Yeah, because 1614 can build, and there's no reason for me not to build here. Whoops. And maybe I build a second stable. And whoops. Yeah, I can build a second stable. Yeah, because I have 1 wood for Festival Hall, 1 wood for Tuileries, and then if I want to play Wildlife Reserve, I can do another wood action. I probably don't play Wildlife Reserve. I got 3 miners left to play. So this action, I think I'll probably fence 15, just to be safe. Although I guess what I could do is I could occupation. So if I occupation, I'd play politician. And then on family growth, I could play apprenticeship. And then next round, I could start player Tuileries Garden. Dovecote here for touldin. Right. Apprenticeship, I have to play apprenticeship with this next move. So you know what? I will just fence 15. And then apprenticeship, occupation, play shovel worker. So then shovel worker plus goat gets me 5 food. I'm going to be at 6, so I'll need another 2 food. Ooh, Phantom, that's where the broom ended up. Broom's a nice one, that's for sure. Let's see what he pulls. Oh, I can't family growth. Why can't I family growth? Oh, because touldin family growth. Whoops. Whoops. I definitely thought I was going to family growth this round. Yeah, Reedstone Food. I like the idea of playing Reedstone Food here. No one played Alms House? Yeah. Phantom plays Guest, Minor Guest. That was the best card, or maybe the only playable card he got out of his broom. So yeah, Reedstone Food one more time next round, and then my feeding is perfect. What's bigger than a stomp? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty big game. That's for sure. That is for sure. So pretty sure touldin will first action take the sheep. Especially because they're enough for him to make a breeding pair of cattle. I'll take 3 stone with my first move. 3 stone, Reedstone Food, family growth. I guess how do I feed if I take 3 stone and Reedstone Food doesn't come back? I guess I could just not play apprenticeship. But then I'm passing up on a minor for not really any good reason. 3 stone. I think the 3 stone is fine though. Yeah, just play pottery. Yeah, if the 3 stone doesn't come back. Or if the Reedstone Food doesn't come back. I also have slap. Yeah, exactly. I have slapdash renovation. So yeah, I have a lot that I can do here. Phantom playing surf. All right. 16-14 using his master cook a bunch. Apprenticeship is 1 food. So I will need 1 more food from this action. And you know what? I think I'm going to slap pottery either way, because I do need more food. And getting as many ticks in of the pottery as possible is going to be good. Oh, newborn. Right. I was planning as if I was going to family growth last round. I was very confused. Okay, yeah, I was planning as if I was going to grow last round. That I needed to feed a full adult here. Yep. Yeah, looks good, Sid. Looks like a pretty good sequence. Oh, I have a move. Do I want to start player? Not really. I want to get a sow action in, but I kind of want to see where start player ends up first. Play my milking hand. So it says, let's look at your actions. 4 times reedstone food in stage 1, 3 times 3 wood, 5 clay, 6 clay, mailman action for 2 clay, 2 wood, 1 stone, 1 reed, slap giving 2 free actions, 6 wood, sawhorse saving 5 wood, and now a free stone room. And I save half an action via apprenticeship. Yep, all my cards are really good. I've gotten amazing actions. Yeah, this has been something else, that's for sure. This move. Oh, Chamberlain here. Who played Chamberlain? Touldin did. Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna stomp Chamberlain. I'm not even worried about it at all. I think reedstone food and then family growth. These guys are probably all looking at me saying, how are you going to feed? And then I'm going to go on family growth, play apprenticeship, and shovel worker, and 1614 turnip field. Good card. Very good card. Don't really care. Oh yeah, I am fed right now with pottery. Yeah. I'm just gonna feed even harder. Let's feed harder! So apprenticeship plays shovel worker. Apprenticeship is a minor that lets you play up occupations if everyone else has more occupations than you. And then I get 4 food. Shovel 4, goat 1, clay 2 to feed 7. Yeah, although Chamberlain does have a hard time with round 5 family growth games. 1614 does decide to build. So lame to grow again in round. Ooh, passing on 6 wood to take 2 food. I don't know about that one. Round 7, family growth comes round 7. Oh yeah, yeah, huge difference for sure. Like I can't pull off that mailman play with family growth round 7. Well, I'll take the 2 boar if they come to me. Otherwise, yeah, take the 2 boar here. One clay and harvest for 4 peeps. One food from goat, of course. Man, I took shovel as like a throwaway pick. Shovel was such a throwaway pick. I was like, this is kind of payable. Have I paid the food for apprentice? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, looks like I didn't. Thank you. Good catch, Mine and Poppin. Should I build the well, Mine and Poppin? Nah, I think I'll play Tuileries Garden. I'll start player Tuileries Garden. Mason into Tuileries, exactly. Build the well after taking 3 reed? Looks like touldin is going to start player guest. I'm waiting for the well. Okay, well, I don't want to start player Tuileries anymore. So I think I'll take the reed, and the reed gives me access to Basket Maker's Workshop or well or joinery. Like, it just gives me a lot of options. And I think I might still... I could still build the well. Yeah, I could still... I could occupation politician and then build the well. Although it looks like major miner's getting blocked, so never mind. Never mind. Okay, I will play Mason here just to make sure nobody else can grow ahead of me next round. The only danger to my game is actually getting on the plow enough. Yeah, true. Like if touldin first action plows, then I probably have to first action start player if he first action plows. Here's my Mason. Get a free stone room. And then plum patch. This is a round 10 Mason, which is crazy. He has 4 moves though, Sid. Don't forget. So like and especially with Oceanographer, he actually likes to plow twice because he likes to plow and then plow sow because that means he gets the vegetable and the grain to sow. So I think he might first action plow, and then he has family growth plow so available because he has 4 moves thanks to him playing guest. Because he just passed me guest here. Yeah. Do I need a little bit of food? I'm wondering if I should just occupation here. I could occupation politician with this move. Or I could just take 3 food fishing. Yeah, 3 food fishing's probably fine. So plow sow is the round 12 action. Yeah, he does first action plow. That's fine. I'll first action start player, play my Tuileries Garden here. And nobody else has the resources for the well, so then I think I'll play politician and then build the well. Or play politician. No, I can't build the well with politician. I can build the Basket Maker's Workshop though. So I'll do that. Because I can't convert enough stone before the next harvest. And then I'll take 2 sheep as well. Oh, politician gives me a stone. Thank you, Sid. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I can build the well. Two sheep go. So that's too bad. BMW might be better at this point. Yeah, it might be. Why not Plowmaker? I can still play Plowmaker. I can Basket Maker's Workshop and then Occupation Plowmaker. The thing is, Plowmaker is +1. The Plowmaker is +1 field per action, and I want to do 3 actions. I want to do 3 plow actions even with Plowmaker. So I could not Plowmaker with my first one and then Plowmaker with my next 2, and then that's enough. If I think that the plow space is not that contested. Like if I think I can get on the plow space 3 more times, then I can Plowmaker. I think I like playing guest here. So if I'm gonna play the guest, I'm gonna play pottery, or I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play 1 reed, and then play the BMW, because then I can eat a reed to pay for my guest token. Don't think you get 3 plows. It's every non-plow plow in the game. That's true. So maybe I don't family growth here. Maybe I play Plowmaker with this next action. And then I can save my family growth for once I can play Festival Hall. Because I actually don't care. The only actions I care about are animals and plowing. And those will be like my first 2 or 3 moves. So I really don't care about taking resources anymore. So I think I could give up 1 action to get... Yeah. I could give up one action to play Plowmaker. I'll eat a reed, of course. No reason for me to block off potentially building a sixth room. For no reason. Even if I'm not going to. So if 2 cattle could come back, that would be pretty cool. If 2 cattle don't come back, could start player guest. For clay at some point, so that I have clay to eat plus for points plus festival hall. Ooh, I really thought 1614 would plow sow there. Touldin gonna start player Clapper here. Clapper is nice with Chamberlain. So that means I get Plow next round. So that's pretty cool. Reedstone food. 2 reed and a food. I don't care about 2 boar. I don't have an occupation to play. I could just take the clay, but 4 clay, 3 clay, there's not too much difference. I think we Reedstone food here. Also, I don't know if I missed it or not, HKLJ, but I see you resubbed for 6 months in a row. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. See, sometimes the notifications don't come in right away because there's like a button you can click to like send the notification when it's live, when the stream's live. So that always causes some confusion sometimes. And yeah, I get Plow again. Yeah, I'm sure I do. Yeah, this is going to be one of my highest scoring games with no like constable, no anything, like none of those shenanigans. I don't really need the clay yet. I did mention it. Okay, good. I was worried I had missed it. I guess Touldin likes clay and 1614 likes clay, so yeah, let's take the clay here. I do want to play Festival Hall and Family Growth, but I can't play it here because I need 2 grain fields. So, unless I'm going to delay family growth again to round 13, which I can do. I could take a vegetable with this move, or I could take a sheep if I don't think I'm going to get a pair of sheep ever. Which touldin with his sheep farmer certainly doesn't want to pass around a lot of pairs of sheep. I also have to remember that I need to pay for borrower at the end of the game. So I do need to start getting more food than I need per harvest. So shovel goat for 5, reed and clay for 10. So just as long as I convert reed and clay every remaining harvest, I only need to pick up an extra 2 food. So festival hall conversion once is enough. So yeah, I won't play guest. Oh man. This game. And actually, if I don't family growth here, then I only need 1 more food. So yeah. Yeah, take veg, exactly. No rush. No rush at all. Let's see if we get the well. I'm pretty sure 1614 will build the well, but if we could get the well, that would be pretty hilarious. I know. Yeah, I know. I know, Sid. Like, this is. Yeah. This is something else. Oh, family growth thing is neutral. Yeah. Yeah. Vegetable might be occupied, though, whereas family growth doesn't look like it will be again, so, like, I can always family growth. Oh, there we go. Renault plus well. At least I assume it's Renault plus well from 1614. Note, just building the well. Interesting. Are they going to build another room, or what's going on? Or they're leaving Renault fence available? So 2 sheep is what I want to see come back. And if not 2 sheep, I don't know, I just start taking stone, which is reed. Maybe take a vegetable and think about doing a sow action. Ooh, 1614 master cooking again. Hates family growth and hates plow sow for some reason. No, I wanted to take the grain so that my I can now play Festival Hall. What do I even do here? Reedstone food, I guess. I could start player to guarantee the final action. Sure. So I won't convert with Festival Hall this round. I'll convert it next round. Convert with it next round. Yeah, start player. Sure. I guess I could, if I take vegetable again, I could plow sow 2 vegetables, sow 1 grain. So then I could afford to convert 1 grain here and 1 grain next round. Can we speed up a little bit? What? This has been a pretty quick game. Yes, I did only need 1 conversion, but the conversion gives me building resources, which are points, so that seems good. I actually don't think I'm going to play guest. I think the odds that it actually gains me net points is pretty low. Guest can always take day labor. Yeah. But day labor is not necessarily going to be available. And like, traveling players is available too, but I think what it'll be is it'll probably be 2 food for a point, which is 2 food for a point is just neutral. So I think, I guess, I don't know. I could just pass it to 1614 because he could only play it on major minor. I guess there's no real harm in passing it. I'm not too worried about it. So clay R, shovel, goat to feed 10, G to R, FF. So net FF. Oh. There we go. So clay reed is 5, shovel goat is 5. I only need to feed 9, so net plus a food, and then I convert a grain. I think what's probably going to happen is the animals are going to be gone, and I'm just going to have, like, nothing to do here at the end. Like, I want to take the 2 types of animals I don't have. I want to take the 2 types of animals I don't have, and then I want to take, like, the clay action is not worth doing, really. Could build stables, yeah. Stables for a point each move. No, I didn't play the guest, Sid. I just kept it in my hand. I was like, I don't feel like playing it. So, 3 stone. I can only convert 2 stone to reed at most. So, like 2 reed and reed stone food is a way to get all my reed. 2 stone or 2 reed and 3 stone is a way to get all my reed. I mean, really, I just want to take animals. And yeah, I did figure that Phantom was going to build rooms because he had 10 clay, 4 reeds. So yeah. So yeah, no stables. Take a cow. Maybe I should have taken the sheep. Because the cow might have been more likely to come back. Because 1614 doesn't need a cow. And Phantom doesn't need a cow. And touldin can make a cow with the clay. Yeah, I should have gone for the sheep. Yep, you're right. Should have gone for the sheep. And you did miss it, though, Academy. You're right. Should have taken sheep. But it doesn't matter. Because it's going to be like a 60-point farm. With no bonus points. What a recap. Here's the recap. There's the recap. I mean, if you're in a library, gotta be careful about when you're starting to play games with people online. Oh, touldin has paved road. That's fun. Fun. Doe Academy subscribed with Twitch Prime. Subscribed for 5 months. Thank you so much, Doe Academy. Thanks for the resub, Doe Academy, and enjoy your well spam. For some reason, I can only play Storehouse Clerk. Oh man, if you play it too much, people are gonna stop passing it to you. You're showing how good it can be. No, watch stage 2. Stage 2 is the most interesting. Stage 1 is like just me, donk, reedstone food, 3 wood, reedstone food, 3 wood, reedstone food, 3 wood. Also, Sid, I feel a little bit of justification here. Notice how the bottom 3 food things are all taken. What's worth a point here? Taking stone? Taking reed? So stone to reed. Okay, so I need 16 in total. 5 from shovel goat. 8 with R. 10 with G convert to FFC. Then 7 on farm. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from my shovel and goat, 3 from my reed, and then convert a grain into FFC, feed 10 plus 16 for plus 6 for my 2 beggars. So I score 57. So my opponents managed some nice scores. Touldin's at 50, 1614's at 52. Good scores. Not enough to touch me, so what do they say, 30? Phantom said 30. $30, $50, $57, $52. Well, that was a stomp. I mean, I won by 5 points, but it's hard to see where they could pick up more stuff. Obviously, sheep coming in round, or family growth coming in round 14 was good. Okay, I'm missing a discussion here in chat. I gotta read what's going on here. Losing yesterday was a 60-point farm and first growth in round 11 while playing terribly has to mean it's good. Good point, Sid. Being able to play mediocre cards better than everyone else. Better than first growth, we were able to set up all 4 resources by round 6. 2 food per harvest and all resources per round. Oh, breed boar. Oh, thank you. I did forget about breeding the boar. Yes. So actually 58 final. Thank you. Good catch. A lot of things are going to be better than first growth. Clay's essential. If you miss base, clay can always become rooms. $50 stone game. It's just a matter of time. The problem is getting enough stone, and generally the cards that give you the ridiculous amount of stone, like enough stone to force a stone room, there was an occupation that was like you get 1 stone for each of your stone rooms or something like that. Like cards like that generally get banned because they enable some silly combos. Yeah, you should watch. Yeah, Sid, if you haven't seen that game, Doe Academy played a really nice game. It's called Clown Style is Good. Take a quick look at the draft. 339655. So borrower is actually higher power than food connoisseur. Food connoisseur, but borrower is taken a position and a half later, so food connoisseur is probably the stronger card, but borrower best by power in the pack. Plowmaker, yep, looks good. Shovel worker, rest of these were not really worth taking. I would not have, the funny thing is I would not have taken shovel worker. If there was anything like remotely that fit in my game, I probably would not have taken shovel worker, but I am very fortunate that that's how it worked out, because obviously it ended up being fantastic. Renovator and Mailman. Yeah. and then Sawhorse, House Goat. So I took Sawhorse ahead of Turnip Field and Clay Hut Extension. Clay Hut Extension ended up getting not getting played in this game, surprisingly. So wonder where it ended up. House Goat here. House Goat's really dropped in power, 3.6 now. Wonder if it's a little too low impact compared to some other high impact miners. So here I took Apprenticeship. I was like pretty unimpressed with this pack generally. I could have taken Boundary Stones, but I actually think Apprenticeship ended up being quite good, especially when I have these sets of occupations that I'm not worried about forcing any of them out early. Slapdash Reno was great, Wildlife Reserve, and then I got Tuileries Garden back 6th and Festival Hall back 7th, which I probably should not have. This is a pretty good game. Mailman last played. Yeah, Mailman last and played first. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. That's going to be all for me for today. I need to get stuff done. Need to be productive today, get some work done, that kind of thing. I will stream, probably not tomorrow, because I think we're going to have friends come over and play some Terraforming Mars, so probably not tomorrow. Maybe on Thursday we'll play. I'll try to get Nathan to play. The problem is he's asleep right now. He sleeps when I want to play. We're kind of on like reverse sleep schedules. So like we only have like, you know, like 8 hours of overlapping waking time, and usually it's the 8 hours when I'm like almost gonna go to bed and I don't really want to play and stream. I try to play and stream right when I wake up. No, sorry, Doe Academy, I'm done. I gotta get stuff done. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Thanks to Doe Academy for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. And we'll see you on Thursday.